Hey guys, and welcome to part 2, the RENO races. So if you haven't already updated your sim with the newest update from Game of the Year, I'm going to leave a link up top just so you can watch that one in case you need any help. But in order to get access to this RENO race, you will have to update your sim with that content, and it is free. So just make sure you leave yourself some time and a chance to update the sim. And once you're updated, we can go ahead and take a look at these races. So to start, what we want to do is we want to go check out the marketplace. So if you guys have updated your sim to the newest version, you'll notice that the marketplace is no longer at the top. You'll see that that bar is only giving you 3 options: the welcome, the profile, and the option. Before, marketplace used to be up here as well. So now they've moved it to a tile of its own. At the bottom right here, you'll see now it says Marketplace. So what you want to do is you want to click on there. And once you click here, now you're going to get the new options for the RENO races. So just a couple of things that I want you guys to note so you don't make a mistake. And again, I'm not 100% sure. I kind of looked at this briefly just to kind of get an idea of what to buy and how to do this. So I'm going to tell you what I've noticed, just so you guys don't make a mistake. But up top here, in the middle square, you'll see that it's advertising individual aircrafts. So as you go through, you'll find all different types of aircrafts, and they're all individual, being charged individual prices. Now, if you click on any one of these aircrafts, they just kind of give you a brief description. You're able to buy the aircraft. And it doesn't say that you have to have any other requirement. Now, if I go back to the marketplace and I look at the tile at the bottom, this one is the one that kind of confused me a little bit. So this one over here is a discounted bundle, and I mean there's a few of them, and these bundles, what it is because there's I believe it's 4 classes of aircrafts, and there's 10 aircrafts per class. So these bundles are giving you 1 class but 10 aircrafts in each, so it's discounted. So as an example, if I clicked on, let's say, the first one here, this is the unlimited class. So if I clicked here, you'll see that it's discounted and there's 10 individual items, so you're going to get all 10 of the aircrafts. But what I noticed on here, which is important, is the first line says, does not include access to RENO Air Races. And then it says expansion pack. So this kind of threw me off a little bit because, you know, you're paying for these 10 aircrafts, but it's saying that you don't have access to the race. So I went back again, and then I looked at their full collection. So the full collection is obviously the most expensive of the group, but as you scroll down, you'll see that it includes all these aircrafts from all of the different bundles. And then there's 2 options down here. Here we go. So there's an option here, that says expansion pack. So this is what the bundle was referring to. So it's saying that if you buy one of those bundles, my assumption is that you also have to buy this expansion pack for the $25.99, or you're not able to enter in the races. So just keep that in mind. If I understand it correctly, you gotta buy this expansion pack and then buy the bundle. The individual aircrafts, I'm not 100% sure, but again, if I go back to them, they're not stating that there's any requirement. So I'm guessing if you buy an individual aircraft, you should be able to fly it, because it doesn't say that you need anything else. Now, if you need that expansion pack and you want to buy the bundle, the square on the right hand side, the second tab, you'll see here it shows RENO Air Races expansion pack. So you would most likely have to buy this one first and then buy one of these bundles. So if you bought the full collection, that would come with all the aircrafts plus that expansion pack. So the only one I'm not sure about is individual single aircraft, so don't hold me to it, but I was just bringing that to your attention because if you're going to spend the money, you know, I don't want you guys to be disappointed if you bought the wrong thing or now you're stuck having to spend extra money. So I'm going to buy the full bundle, and I'll see you guys back in a little bit. So for anybody who's buying the full collection like myself, you'll notice that after you make the purchase, the size for the download, because you're getting, I believe it's something like 41 aircrafts plus the expansion, you're looking at a total of 9.13 gigabytes. So right now it's downloading. I'm going to give it a few minutes, and once it's done downloading, we're going to take a look at the races and see what this is like. Okay, now that I've purchased the full collection, let's go back. And we're going to go see if the aircrafts are actually in our inventory of aircrafts. And if I'm not mistaken, there's 4 groups of aircrafts. Oh, it's just taking a little bit of time to load here. There we go. So starting right from the top of my list, I see here that we have the L-39s. And again, there's 10 of them because there's 10 different racers, and these aircrafts are actually detailed as per the aircraft's real, as per the real aircrafts. So there's 10 of those, and as I scroll down, here's the pits, the S1Cs. There's also 10 of these, and as I scroll down, we'll go into the next group, which are the AT-6, and there's 4 here, and there's the F-51Ds. Okay, there's the rest of those SNJ-4s, and the rest of the T-6s, so all of them are here. So now that we have all the aircraft, what we want to do is we want to go back to the main page, and again, if you didn't watch the first video I made of the differences with the update, then I'm going to remind you again. So the menu has changed a little bit. So if we go into activities right now, in the activities you're going to find your discovery flights, and if you go all the way to the right, you're going to find here the RENO Air Races. So at this point, I have a score here because I just tried a flight just to see if it was working, but let's go in and I'll show you what this looks like. So here's the main page, and we have rules, we have race, and we have leaderboards. So if you want to start a race, you go to race, and once this loads, this is going to give you a choice if you want to do a time race or if you want to do an actually multiplayer race. So I'm just going to wait for this to load in. Okay, so now that it's loading in, it's going to give us our options. And here we are at Reno. Looks really nice. And now here we have the 2 choices. We have multiplayer quick match, or we have the time trial, or the leaderboards. So if we do time trial, that's just going to give us like a circuit that we're going to fly around with nobody else, and that will give you probably about 8 turns, and then it'll give you I guess your average or quickest time. So let's get right into it. Let's go into a multiplayer quick match, and again, guys, don't judge me because I'm not used to racing these aircrafts, but let's try. So here you'll see the aircrafts are in groups. So here we have the unlimited, and we have the 2 arrows. So if we go to the right, this is the T6 group, and there's the biplanes, and we're missing one, so I guess the first one all the way on the left. Yeah, here's the jets. So just for the fun of it, let's fly one of the jets. We're going to click select, and now I can scroll to the right again, and this is going to give me all the different variations. So again, there's 10 real aircrafts that were scanned. All 10 of them are here. So let's just pick one of these aircrafts. I don't know, let's go with let's go with Blue Ice. We're going to select, and now you see that the simulator is looking for a lobby, which it already found one. And I don't know if this is going to be in the future updates or not, if you're able to race with your friends. I guess maybe if you just did like a regular multiplayer flight, you could. I don't know if you can race with them here, because it doesn't give you an option to pick people to fly with. But once you get here in this screen, we're going to wait a little bit longer because it's going to try and continue to find players. And then you'll see that a timer will start to count down when we're ready to fly. So I forgot to mention here at the bottom of this list, you have a ready to fly. Make sure you click on that so that it puts a check mark there. And that, I guess, just tells the sim and the other players that you're online and that you're ready to go. So don't forget to do that. Okay, so the countdown just started with 3, 2, 1. And now we have the final countdown. And here we go. I guess we're going to start. So again, guys, please don't judge me. This is going to be my real first attempt to fly, because the first time I tried was really just to see if it was working. But I'm going to try now. So wish me luck. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, there's a qualification first. Okay. So let's see what it wants. So all you really have to do is you just have to fly, and you want to try and fly around these numbers, lower than the numbers. You kind of see where that L shape is. You kind of want to fly in between these. Oh boy, this is going to be... You see what happens is if you're too high or too far away, then you get penalized. Oh, that wasn't good. I'm just trying to get used to this, guys. What I'm trying to do is I'm looking at the map on the top right screen there. So you see these little markers on the floor. We kind of got to go around them. You can't cut those out. Here I'm fairly wide. I should be closer, but I guess it'll count. So here's 1, 2. And you got to make these tight turns, which is difficult with a yoke. And you don't want to go too high because then you start to get penalized. So let's keep going. This is actually kind of fun. I'm surprised the PC is actually handling it pretty well. Oh. Okay, there's number 5. Alright. So this only wants you to do 1 lap to qualify, which is not bad. Okay, so you're 6. Oh boy, it's hard to tell when you're too high. I also have the G-force effects, I guess, so that's why you hear him breathing every once in a while. Okay, when you start pulling these G's. Okay, here's 8, 9, and there's the last one. Okay. Oh, well, I got in 4th place. Not too bad. So I guess now, again, it's counting down, and I guess we'll start the real race now. So I guess if you don't qualify, you don't continue. I'm guessing that's how it works. This is exciting, guys. Here we go. First race. All right. Nice little intro. Here we go. All right. Ooh. So there is wake turbulence in this game, so anybody that's behind me right now should be experiencing it. And as I go behind this guy, oh, there we go, I can feel it. Oh, just made it. So you got to be very careful. As soon as you go behind them, your plane starts to kind of go all over the place. Oh, I'm too high. Let me come back down. There we go. So it's best to stay up front or stay away from people behind them, because it's going to throw your plane off. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. So we have 6 laps. Alright. I guess I'm in second place. Oh, there's that wake turbulence. Okay, we're going to hit number 4. So in these races, guys, I know all the aircrafts kind of have their own speeds and own stats, but when it comes to these races, I think what they've done is that all aircraft are equal. So just to make it fair for everyone, but if you fly them around in a regular flight, then you should be able to experience the difference of each aircraft. I'm still getting some wake turbulence from this one in front of me. Okay, let's try pulling another tight turn here. Oh, computer starts to glitch a little bit. Oof, very close to the ground. Okay. Not doing too bad, guys. That guy out in front of me, I mean, he's pretty good. He's been staying out there for quite a time. It's hard to catch up to him, actually. Alright, here comes number 4. Yes, and I'm getting some of that wake turbulence. You see my aircraft starts going all funky. Okay, don't want to get too low. The worst part is if you go and cut those pylons, or if you crash, then you lose points. So either it takes it off of your points or it slows you down because it kind of resets you back. So try not to crash. Oh, here we go. And I guess the way to get in front of guys, since you're all equal, the best thing to do is kind of try and stay as tight as you can to these corners. Oof. Oh boy, halfway there, guys, halfway. I'm going to try cutting this as much as possible. Here's 3. I'm going to go straight for 4. I think I actually just made it into first. Okay, now it's all about maintaining. Alright, here's number 5. Gotta maintain this low altitude, which is difficult. And don't count me out yet, guys, because you never know. We still have 2 laps to go. This one's not over. Alright, here we go. 7. We're going to try and cut this one as much as possible. Here's 8, 9. And here we go. We're going to go into lap 5. Alright, here we go. 3. Let's try doing some from the inside, just to give you guys a view. Ooh. Here we go. 4. So from the inside, oh, it's a little bit more difficult because... Oh, no. Oh. That's not good. And that was back to back. So that other pilot just got in front of me, moved me to second. That wasn't a good idea. I think this aircraft is actually easier to fly from the outside, which is unfortunate because I was in first, but I should have just stuck with the outside view. From the inside, it's difficult to judge how high you are from the ground. Whoa! And he threw me off. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good, not good. It's not good, guys, not good. I'm going to get penalized badly for those because I missed those targets. And now I have two pilots out ahead of me. Oh boy, and there's only 1 lap left. Alright, 5. I mean, we tried. We did our best. I think it messed us up a little bit when we switched from the exterior to the inside view. There we go, guys. Almost over. And those red X's, I guess those red X's are how many of these you missed. Oh, no, 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 no. And there we go. So, not what I was hoping for. I mean, I wanted first, obviously. But we made it in third. It's not the worst. Especially not for the first flight. And that aircraft was pretty fast. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think I kind of messed it up a little bit there when I switched the views. But it is what it is. I'll take the third. And I just want to see if there's anything else that's going to happen. So, I guess the race is still continuing because those two pilots have not yet... There we go. So, we're just watching the guys coming in. That was the last one. It's nice that it leaves that smoke trail on the ground there. Alright. So now we just click on next. And so it bumped me down to fourth, and that's because it took out some points from me because I missed those two markers, which is unfortunate. So, I mean, it's not bad. I'm still halfway down the table. There's some logbook entries. There's the times per lap. So, again, not too bad, guys. I mean, a lot of good information here. I had 2 races. Like I said, the first one wasn't really a race. I was just trying. And I guess I got a ranking now. So, that's it. Now I can go back to the Reno menu or continue on to the next race. So, all in all, what I can say is this is a lot of fun. It's something different than what you're normally used to doing in the sim. And like I said, I mean, hopefully they expand on this and maybe we can fly with other friends and people in multiplayer that we know. But right now, I mean, we got a good selection of aircrafts. I don't know how many locations we have. I think it's just the Reno. But I don't know if the tracks differ. So, like I said, the only options you have right now are the multiplayer and the time trial. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more content. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and hopefully you guys do better than I do. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you on the next one.